like that, like that. When you put it like that, you right, you right.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Reckless Parasite here today, and today I'm gonna be bringing you my first story time ever on this channel. Now, I haven't been uploading in a while. I've been really stressed out about school and finals and stuff like that, and I'm on break now, and I can't believe I've been such a lazy sack of. Not even gonna say it, but I haven't been uploading, and I've had my friend tell me like, you need to upload, because he knows I want to get big. I want to be a really big YouTuber, and you know, I'm not motivated as much. I've been really lazy. My sleep schedule's off. The first day I had off break, I came home, I slept, woke up around 8 p.m. Horrible. So I'm gonna try to go back on the grind. I've been playing a lot and I've been saving clips. I have enough to upload for a month straight. Now it's just up to me to stop being so lazy and actually upload. But it's gonna be my first story time. I don't know really anything to upload right now, but I just want to go back on the grind. So I'm gonna upload my first story time on this channel. And I don't know if this is such a good idea because I'm such a small channel. I don't even have 10 subscribers. I don't know if I'll get, you know, in trouble. I don't know really a lot of YouTube, but this is the first time that I ever got high. Now, the first time I ever got high, I was about, I believe, 8th grade year, and no, 7th grade. No, it was going towards 8th grade year. And I was with my friend. We're just gonna call him Edward. So me and my friend Edward, who are still friends today, and he'll probably know who this is, but me and him were really good friends. And he always, not that he bragged about it, but he always said, yeah, I've smoked weed, and I was interested in it. I was like, you know, I want to try it. And so I tell him, I was like, hey, you know, do you mind, like, at the time I didn't have any money or anything like that, and you know, he had somewhat money because he had a job, and he was like, I asked him, I was like, hey, do you mind, you know, if we go somewhere we can smoke? And he was like, yeah, sure, no problem, man. And then I think about 2 days later, and this is in the summer, by the way, we go, and this is how dumb we were, okay, and partially this is my fault, but we go and play some basketball at my school and at my middle school, and he told me that he brought it, right? And I thought that we were gonna go to his house and just smoke, and no, I was wrong. He had it with him, and I was like, oh, well, what? And granted, I didn't know anything. I didn't know swishers, backwood, papers, pipes, nothing. I never even seen weed in my life. And so he was like, listen, I don't have any, and he wasn't 18 by the time. He's 18 now, but back then he didn't have 18 ID or anything, so he couldn't buy like swishers or anything like that. So he saw a can, and I was like, are we gonna smoke out of that? And then he was like, yeah, we don't have any swishers or paper, so we might as well. And I was like, okay. So he burns the hole into the can, and then he puts the weed on the hole, and it's basically like he said, hey, it's just like a little bong. So I'm at school, and the thing happens is I hit it. I kind of already feel it a little bit, and the thing is, a cop pulls up, and I don't think he ever noticed it. I didn't tell him or anything. I didn't want to freak him out, or I didn't want to, like, you know, look like a little girl. So I didn't say anything about it, but I was so scared, you don't understand. I didn't say anything about it, and I saw the cop, and he just looked at us and just kept driving. And I know for a fact he knew something was up, but I just felt like he just didn't have the time to waste the time with a bunch of little kids. So he didn't even do anything. He just decided to keep going. Nothing happened, thank God, because I know for a fact it was the first time I was high. I didn't know what I was doing, so I knew I for a fact would have got caught. And first time I get high, man, things are going bad. So my mom told me that she was gonna come pick me up in 3 hours, because I had to go, I think it was over to neighbor's house or something, I forgot what. And so I'm high, right? And then she says, actually, no, I need to come pick you up like right now, because we need to go somewhere to buy some stuff. And I'll start freaking out. I'm like, hey, Edward, she's gonna come pick me up. I have the stoner eyes, the Chinese eyes, and I'm just freaking out. And so I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, I need to take off my jacket. I need to run around. I need to get sweaty. I need to smell like sweat. And my friend's like, calm down, nothing's gonna happen. And then I told him like, no, she's coming like right now. And then he was like, listen here, and he had this little bottle of cologne, or I think it was me who had it, I'm not sure. And I sprayed it all over myself. And then he was like, listen, as long as you know how to control yourself in the car, when your mom is there, you're completely good. Just tell her that you got sweat in your eyes. My parents aren't dumb. They know everything. Like, there was no point in lying. But the thing is, when she comes and picks me up, I'm in the car, Chinese eyes, bloodshot eyes. She looks at me and she was like, why are your eyes so red? And I instantly, like, my heart starts pumping. I'm like, oh, nothing. I might just have sweat in my eyes. And she looks at me for a good minute, and she was like, okay. And when we're halfway into the car, she says, so what'd you do at the school? And I was like, oh, nothing, just play football with my friends, Edward and my other friends. And she was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, why are you asking me this question? And she goes, well, first of all, I know what weed smells like, and second of all, why do you have bloodshot eyes? And I had nothing to say. I just said, I don't know. And she instantly said, listen, if you did smoke weed, I want you to tell me instead of just lying straight to my face. And you don't know how much I wanted to say, okay, I did it, you know, just come clean. I didn't want to have any guilt, but I just couldn't. I just felt like just doing that would make it worse. I felt like, you know when your girl says, tell me, I won't get mad, and then you know dang well she's just gonna get mad right after you tell her. That's what I felt with my mom. I felt she didn't say I wasn't gonna get mad, but I felt like telling her, and she was so calm, would just piss her off anymore. So I decided not to tell her. I just told her I just got sweat in my eyes, this and this and that. And then not only that, look, she decides to drug test me, I think 3 days later, and it was already out of my system because I was in football, so I sweat a lot. I was drinking water a lot, and I heard that that's the quickest and easiest way to get it out your system. So it was far out of my system, and she drug tested me 3 days later, and nothing was there. And then after that, I guess she just started trusting me more to go places because she knew half of my friends smoked, so she always like told me like on the whole car ride, hey, make sure you don't smoke. Hey, if you smoke, you know what's gonna happen. Hey, don't do this, don't do that. So I was super paranoid, super scared, and I ended up telling my friend Edward about it, and he was like, man, that was crazy. You did a good job keeping it cool. And I was like, yeah. And then it was just a crazy experience. I'll never forget it. It was honestly one of those moments that you won't forget in your life, and it was so crazy. But I hope you guys enjoyed my first story mode of my first time getting high. I'm gonna try to upload more and more. I'm really trying to get big. I'm trying to just grind. And I know not many people are gonna see this, but I've been looking around for a squad for Call of Duty to play ranked play and GB tournaments. So if you're pretty good at Call of Duty, just, you know, I have barely any subscribers, so I'll see your comment. Just please comment down. I'll add you. We'll play some games. I'll be happy to play with you guys. But thanks for watching my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, leave a like. Thanks, guys.